What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. Diamondbacks, Linden. Our horrible starts. Well, ours isn't too bad, I guess. But the Diamondbacks were 10 on the year. 7 games back already from the Giants. We're getting ready to face the Giants at home. It's a 2-game series. See if we can gain any ground. I'm a bit concerned because we have played all 14 games so far, so I'm not sure if we get a day off in here or not. Like not to, but anyway, we'll get this loaded up and we'll see what happens.
Tuesday night baseball here.
So welcome to Chase Field.
Chase Field in Phoenix.
San Francisco's 11-3. We are 4-10.
Between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Apparently somebody's watched The Waterboy recently, saying you can do it. Got Reid and Shipley on the mound. It's his 3rd start. He's 1-1 on the year.
What's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to
ERA of 1.35. That's pretty good.
Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4.
See if he can
takes the baseball.
maintain that.
Take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. I think we'll probably see
Going to start out in the field. Eduardo Nunez, who's fifth in the National League in batting average early in the season.
In the National League batting race.
He's leading the game off. He's got an 0-2 count.
Sent on the
Nice little
ground.
pounder. Go right a little bit. Go on to first.
Struck down, 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster
I'm not too worried about
he's a guy you have to keep
lineup. Looks like. All right, so we're hitting 268 on the year.
Taking in the switch hitter,
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Linden, hoping to
He's hoping to
He had a couple of hits, including
be
a home
hitting a
run
little bit
Lizard.
better than this, but so far this is what we got. That fastball is going to be high for ball 1.
Well above the zone for a ball. Harold, you take a look at the
Leading off
Giants
the
as they
second.
begin play here tonight. They
Game
came up
still
a little short
scoreless.
last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around.
We can
winning
get
8
the
of their
team's
last 10
first hit.
ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now.
Just a tad early on that one.
Bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really
1-1
win
count.
right now.
Fouled off again, and now he's
A bit late on that one. 2 count.
2 pitch. In the dirt, but
All right, we end up chasing that one. That one was on me.
Linden retired, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Giants' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' score.
Going to come back up, 0 for 1.
Second at bat.
for the Diamondbacks.
Linden. He'll lead
Struck
things
out
off
in the
here in this
second.
1-run contest.
Linden.
Diamondbacks got a 1-0 lead. It's 4-0. We're leading it off again.
Offering on its way.
D-Rod.
Way early on that changeup.
A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. Got out front of the swing, and now
Too early on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here we go.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will.
Drive that
Just
one
to
down the
right of
opposite
top.
field
Fair
line.
ball. And he will get in there safely.
Lead
with
this
the
inning
double
off
to
with a
start
double.
going forward.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch
Just
up
barely
and
got
drive it
enough
down
of that
the
one to
opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did.
keep it
And
fair
that's a nice two-back.
and not swing and miss. That's going to bring up
Here's
Tomas.
Manny Tomas.
He struck out in the
He's 0 for
second
1
as
thus
well.
far.
See if he can't at least move us to third. It's got a 2-2 count.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Like he's going to flare that one out to right center, but way too close for us to advance.
Runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Bring up Monty Chisenhall, who was hit by a pitch in his first appearance.
Plunked with a pitch in his first trip.
He has no 2 count though.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a
Nice play by the third baseman.
And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Keep us at second. Tyrone Pollard. He's 0 for 1.
Tyrone Pollard comes into this at bat 0 for 1.
Got a 3-0 count, so chances are he's going to walk.
From the belt, the pitch.
There it is.
This is ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
First and second, 2 out. Benito Gomez coming up, 1 for 1 on the day.
Gomez, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
That's an 0-2 count.
For the strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch.
And he's going to hit that one to Brandon Belt at first.
Baseman Belt. And the 2-out threat
End up getting stranded at second.
The inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
At least we put pressure on the pitcher. That's positive. Now we're going to come up and hit from the right side. Nope. No, we're not going to hit from the right side. We just came up, walked across the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Got a runner on second with 2 outs, so we got a chance to bring in the third run of the game as we got a 2-0 lead. Changeup's going to be outside for ball 1. Need to get a hit though. 2 outs is not going to. But we can't advance them. Man, that was the pitch right there. Ended up weighing way too early on that changeup. Here we go, get through. We're gonna beat it out. That would have snuck through. We would have had an RBI, but instead it's gonna be runners on the corners. Like it was in playing that and fast forward. Tomas gets another shot. 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Coach wants us to still second.
No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
And that was a horrible jump. Posey's going to toss me out. Oh, somehow got in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyway.
I think we have lightning speed, but fast enough to get in there. Our second stolen base of the year. 1-2 count now for Tomas.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He hit that one hard, but right at Brandon Belt over there at first. So we'll get stranded at second again.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Isn't everybody else in the back dancing? Everyone's sitting except the people in the front row. Out to the field we go. Joe Panic coming up, 0 for 2 on the day. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Still have a 2-0 lead. Nobody's on.
Smoke on the ground up the middle.
And that one snuck through.
And he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got up to a
Just barely. I think that one just barely snuck through. Probably not going to show it. It's going to show him swinging, but that's all right. 2 for 3 on the day. We got a double and a base hit.
Linden, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so
Bases loaded with 2 outs. We have a 4-1 lead. See if we can get a base knock. Get out of play. Get out of play.
Foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Late on that and just ended up popping it up. 0-1 count now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That splitter's going to be low for ball 1. I don't think he's going to give me much. 2 outs with the bases loaded. That slider's going to be low and inside for ball 2. We got a 2-1 count.
Right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation.
He almost has to come in now.
When you got 2 balls, he's sitting there looking base pitch for hit. You know he's zeroing in.
See if he gives us anything.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, and we bounce one back. Pitcher has problems with it. We're safe. That's an RBI.
Crosses the plate, makes it 5-1.
He lucked out on that one.
Ready once again.
Pitcher couldn't handle that.
No hits in 3 tries.
They're able to get the first.
3 runs already home here.
Moss, though, has an 0-2 count. Now you got to take those hits and RBIs any way you can.
Right side, fielded by Penny. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one.
End up getting stranded again.
As the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning.
Scored
That's
3
the good
runs
news.
in that
The bad
inning.
news is they leave 3 men on base.
He should
Seventh
get at
inning
least
coming
one more
up.
chance to
D-backs
bat.
Lead it 5-1.
Out to the field is Keon Broxton's going to step up. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
On a 1 for 3 thus far.
Got 2 outs. Nobody's on.
In a 5-1 ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Just have to come in on that one a little bit. Throw on to first.
Plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down here 5-1.
Head on into the bottom of the 7th. Meaning we're going to come up, though.
And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Still out in the
And
field
this
as Scott
is a real
Schebler
make
comes
or
up.
break
Looks like he's 2
situation
for
at
2
this
on the
point.
day.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock. but
Runners
you
on
only have
first and
27
second
outs
in the
to
top
work
of the
with. They're
8th.
running out of
2
those
outs.
pretty quick.
Diamondbacks still got that 5-1 lead.
Hit out to
Let's
a
go over
second.
to our right a little bit. Toss that on to first.
Throw on to first.
Threw that one in the dirt.
Giants will be turned away
Richmond
here
had to dig that one
in the
out.
inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 5-1.
See if we get another chance to bat. Yep, one more shot. 3 for 4 on the day. A double, 2 singles, an RBI.
Linden, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on.
I was like, we got 1 out with 1 out. 1 out with 1 out. 1 on with 1 out. 6-1, so we've gotten another run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
A little bit early on that changeup.
Chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
A 1 count. Away. Gonna throw over to first.
No, he said get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Still want to hit into a double play.
From the belt, the pitch.
He's stealing.
Goes. Pitch is a cold
All right, so
strike.
he's gonna be in there, but that was a called strike.
Can't make the pitch.
That should put us in a 1-2 count.
They're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead. And now they've got a chance to
It's
add
in
on.
there safely by a lot. Oh, we got an 0-2. For some reason, I thought we had a ball at some point.
0-2, here it comes.
Now we do. That fastball goes high and outside.
Fastball that time. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. His second steal now here in the month of April.
I guess
One
our
out and a runner on second base.
mind goes to just getting him over to third.
Line hard.
Almost got that one down the third base line. Count stays at 1-2.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Fastball goes high, so we got it to a 2-2 count.
Time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
See if he puts something in the zone for us. Nope, they're going to throw back to second.
Behind the runner at second. And the runner will
Goldschmidt's going to
to
get back safely.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
Anything at all. Thought that one was coming inside, so we're going to go down looking.
And there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As
That was a
hitter,
very nice
there's
pitch.
not a
I don't
whole
even
lot
think
you
we
can
could
do
have
with that unless you're
done
looking for it.
anything with that.
Just like, yeah, quick save
Okay, so we end up taking the lead. Taking the game. It's going to get us to 5 and 10.
Comes to a conclusion, 6-1.
We'll see if we play the last game.
Takes the win on the mound. His
Bring you
second
back.
of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Fleese. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of
That's right,
Phoenix,
folks. We're going to start
MLB Network
the other
is
game
on
of this
the air.
series
Today, the finale
after we
of
took
this
the first one,
quick series between
which
the
means
San
we've
Francisco
played in
Giants
all 16
and the
games so
Arizona
far.
Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle.
Pretty excited
On
about
MLB
that.
Network.
I want us to be an Iron Man, play every game. Going to break Cal Ripken's record.
Shelby Miller, a right-hander.
Shelby Miller's going to be on the mound. 0-3 this year, a 9.9 ERA.
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last
He's only
few
went
times.
10
ERA
innings in
over
3
9,
starts.
basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out.
Not
Give
good.
him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn the
All right, so we're going to come up 295 on the year, 3 home runs.
Stepping into the box.
We got a guy on second with nobody out.
He's hitting just over
in the
290
first.
coming into action here. First pitch on
That
its way.
fastball is going to come inside for ball 1.
Take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Facing
Harold
Bumgarner.
Reynolds, this Giants team as they begin
That's
playing
never
this
good.
afternoon. Despite the loss last
Gonna
time
jump
out,
on him
this
early.
one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play.
With a
well.
1-0
They gave up
count.
A lot of runs. Really
1-0 pitch.
sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Grounder down the line of third. Oh, look
Well
at
played,
the
third
slide.
baseman.
He
Well
got
played.
him.
Big solid contact on it. He made a pretty good play down there.
Now
Buster
with the plate,
Posey's gonna
Buster
come up.
Posey. Batting average for him so far in April, looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400.
He's going to take his time getting into the batter's box. 0-2 count. Game's tied at 1. Nobody out with a runner on first. Let's see if we can turn 2.
Hit hard on the ground
That
towards
was
second.
not the way I told you to dive.
Make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Oh
Well,
well.
Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. This leaned back pretty
Scott
good.
Schebler going to come up 9 for 26 in his last 8 games. That's a 346 average.
Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
Situation is runners on first and second here in the second. Nobody out, so I guess he hits after Posey.
Now this is hit not all that hard.
Yeah,
out
we're
to
not
second.
getting Posey at second.
Only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense.
That just wasn't happening.
And in the outfield, A.J. Pollock, he can go get them. You know, when he was at Notre Dame, they thought about him playing football because he was so fast.
Yeah.
And now as he patrols the
It's
outfield,
nice. Brandon Crawford's going to come up 1 for 1 with a solo home run.
Career line against Shelby Miller. 5 for 11.
First and second here in the third. So Shelby got out of that last one without giving up a run. Outside of the home run.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
He is not diving the way I want him
Can't
to.
haul it in. It's through
I guess
for a
it's
base
probably the
hit.
way I'm hitting the directional
Scores a
button.
run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
But I'm misreading them, not getting the jumps that I need on them.
Ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
So let's see what happens next. Up to bat, 0 for 1 with that ground out to in the first. Hit to the third baseman. He made a pretty good play on it. Holy crap, 7-1 San Francisco. And then to bet Shelby Miller is not in the game anymore. And we just looked foolish on that one.
It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really
Kept talking
good.
and
Anytime you can make
just really
it
wasn't
look
paying
like
much
that,
attention.
you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on
That
the
one's going to go outside for a ball.
Had to be, Matt, but if he was,
Goes to
he
1 and
obviously
1.
wasn't looking for that pitch. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty
See what he
hard on the
gives us.
previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside.
That
part.
slider's going to go outside.
No
2-1 now.
2 balls and a strike. 2-1 on its way. And this one's
Gonna foul that one off.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like.
Even if we were good on it, we had that all the way. We just swung over it a little bit.
And he misses this one inside.
Got lucky on that one.
Pull 3-2.
With the meat of
I
the
was
order due up
really
next,
not ready for that,
expect
but
to
it's
see
full
something
count.
you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Sadly, there's 2 away.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Foul that
Swing on
fastball
the tough
off.
pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Then this is going to be pitch number 7.
Payoff pitch one more time.
That's going to be a ball.
Lets him off the hook.
Gonna draw the walk.
This isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. Good job.
Pretty happy with that.
And knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Don't draw hit walks very often anymore. Paul Goldschmidt's going to come up 1 for 1. Doubled in the first.
Stepping in, the power hitting first baseman.
Does that again. We have a good chance of coming around and scoring. Still getting held on. Dive back. It's a full count. So must have thought he was going to be able to pick me off and get an easy out. Going to make sure he's going home before we go.
Nope.
He's going to walk Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
And that's 2
Get runners on first and second with 2 outs.
So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get
Up
that
A.J.
one
Pollock. 0 for 1 on the day.
Plate, A.J. Pollock. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner.
He's
got 8 hits.
got an 0-1 count.
He also has 1 home run.
And looks like he's going to pop it up.
Nunez.
Third baseman's going to get underneath it.
And the inning is over.
We'll get stranded out at second.
A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on
to the
MLB
4th.
Network right after this.
See where this game takes us. Back out to the field. Joe Panik's going to come up 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Got a runner over there on third with 1 out.
On the ground,
We'll move to the left.
Linden.
Pick that up, throw it on to first.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact.
Yeah, there was no way he was holding on that. We weren't going to throw him out. Unless he's the slowest man in the world.
Now to the plate.
Another at-bat. We're 0 for 1 with a walk today. Nobody's on. It's 10-1 Giants right now. 2 outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That fastball is going to be low for ball 1. Just a hair too late on that one. Got a lot of that one. 1-1 count.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that jammed
Foul off that slider that was inside, so it goes to 1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That fastball goes outside. 2-2 now. Just trying to get back on base. Let's start a rally somewhere.
5 hits and 2 errors thus far for Arizona.
That slider's going to go outside, so we're back to a full count.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to.
Gonna get another walk. Nope. I hit that one hard.
And that is in there for a
base hit. Got that one past Panic. Goldschmidt's going to come up.
Plate,
1-for-1 with a walk.
It was a walk in his last trip.
Mascot dancing all kinds of weirdly. 0-1 count for Goldschmidt. Still holding us on early in this game. That one's going to get past Belt.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him a base.
Get on to third.
And he'll make it up safely.
Their right fielder cuts it off.
Now with 2 men out.
Goldschmidt
Well,
stuck
this
at
is how
first.
rallies start. You get 1 man on and you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning.
See if Pollock can bring us in. Last time he popped out the third.
Now at the plate,
He's got a 2-2 count.
Number 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded
And
to
no,
short.
he's going to hit that
On
one
the
to short.
backhand. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are
They're
turned
going to
away.
get him
The
out.
inning is over.
Get stranded out at third.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after
See what
this.
the next one brings us. Out to the field is Nunez, 3 for 4. He's got a home run, a triple. All he needs is that double.
Coming off a 2-run homer his
0-2
last
count
time
here
around.
in the 7th. It's 12-1 Giants. They just keep adding on. See if we can turn 2.
Delivery. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4.
There we go. Help out our pitcher.
Play.
Another chance to hit. 1 for 2.
1 for 2 on his
A
line
walk
so
on
far
the
in
day.
game.
Runner on first with 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Upgarner's still out there, it
Now,
looks
this
like.
shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
0-1 count as we foul off that fastball.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the 0-1.
Gonna rip that one down the third base line.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
The runner's on second and third now.
And he'll pull into
We
second
pull in with a
one
double.
away.
Yeah, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now.
Well, at least we're hitting pretty well in this series.
Turning point for him.
Digging in.
Well, Goldschmidt 2 for 2 with a walk, so he's got a chance to bring in at least 1. Got a full count.
Drilled on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly.
Get back to second.
Second out, but meanwhile the run is
Run comes in to score, though.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
See if A.J. Pollock can bring us in from second.
Riding in, A.J. Pollock. He was a ground out victim last time up.
He's got a 2-2 count.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball is lifted into
I
the
don't
air.
think that's going to get down.
Broxton's on the move.
Center fielder runs
Makes
that
the
one
catch.
down.
What a play on the run to end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. 8th inning coming up. It's the
But
Giants.
you end up getting
12,
stranded out
and
there
the
again.
Diamondbacks 2.
So what's left to do? What's going to happen next? We're going to get another at bat. 2 for 3 on the day.
Starting things for his side.
Doubled in the
ninth.
7th.
They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats.
At least we're
You
nice
can't
and
build your
dirty.
chances as a professional.
Looks like we're leading off the 9th. It's 14-3. Kind of get the feeling Shelby Miller's not going to stay in the starting rotation.
This is 1-0.
At least not too much longer. That ball goes outside for a ball. 1-0 count.
Here it is.
That sinker comes inside. It's a 2-0 count. And we're just going to pop it up. My pitch looked a little bit better than what it actually was.
There, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Well, that's going to do it. Obviously, the Giants win.
But it's always nice.
That's a little disappointing. But we split the series, and that is what it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring you back in the stats menu.
In this one, the Giants wrap out 19 hits. Madison Bumgarner.
Oh, we got 293 points after that 2-game set. Wasn't too bad for us. We split the series 1-1. Got annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. Second game. But anyway, I think we're going to work on our fielding a little bit. Work on fielding. Get that reaction up to 70. And that'll work. That's probably all I'm going to be able to do, though. 73 is not. Looks like we can do a little bit of stealing. Going to add that to our game as well. Bump that up 10. So, up next, we get a day off and then a 3-game set with the Padres. But we got that to look forward to. Hopefully we can gain some ground. But that's going to do it for today. No. Yeah. I know, my mind just went blank there. Anyway, go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe for some videos a day. Getting ready to change up the schedule again. I'm trying to figure this out through the summer. Just trying to. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. Just trying to find time to get more videos out. But yeah, that is what it is. But anyway, thanks for coming, hanging out. Catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.